70 marks in company law. Yes, it is possible. In this video, you will learn how a student can get 70 marks in CS Executive Company Law. And this is mainly possible because Rachel of Ekcel Academy, who has been our student, has scored 70 marks in company law and she has shared her paper, and I'm going to give you a complete walkthrough on how she has scored 70. Please remember, scoring 70 is very difficult, especially in company law. When you watch this video, you'll get a complete picture about the different presentation strategies, how much in-depth knowledge you should have, and most importantly, what you can do in your exam for company law, where even you can get 70, you never know. This is mainly possible because in Ekcel Academy, we make the students write one answer every single day, we correct it, and we also give feedback which helps them to improve. When they do this for 2 to 3 months, naturally they are going to have a very high quality of answers and they're able to write well. So Rachel has scored 70, which is a great achievement, and you too can learn a lot of things by watching this video on how she has scored 70, what are the tips which you can use in your exam. Let us go into the paper and see how to score 70 in company law.
Company law is the most important subject for a student of company secretary course, and scoring 70 marks is definitely not easy. Let us find out all the tips, let us find out all the tricks and presentation in this paper. So let's see the question. So see here, start with the best answer which you know. So Rachel, who has scored 70 marks, has actually started from question number 6. So she has written here part 3, question number 6A. So directly she has gone to question number 6. There they talk about a practicing company secretary. They've given us certain facts and they say examine the validity of the arrangement. So can somebody else do the secretarial audit instead of CS? See, we are not going to go deep into each answer, but I want you to understand the presentation techniques on how you can get 70 plus or how you can get 60 plus marks in company law or any CS executive subject. See here, first thing, amazing, the applicable law has been given. Then the provision she has written. Facts of the case she has presented. Just see the logical presentation. Okay. And see how the flow is there. It is really amazing. Then a conclusion also has been given. So this is exactly what we were also telling in the class. So Rachel attended Ekcel Academy's coaching and she wrote one answer every day, which we make all the students, right? She wrote that and that has helped her, and her hard work is very clear. So this is invalid. There is professional misconduct as so and so person have not undergone a written agreement, and that is the complete thing. Hence the misconduct is as per Company Secretaries Act. Absolutely crystal clear. And if you see here, she has got 5 marks out of 5 marks. See, when you write properly, they will give you marks. Don't think they don't give you marks. Amazing presentation. The flow is there, the law is there, the points are there, and also the headings are there, conclusion, everything is very crystal clear. Then another question is relating to 6B, which is also a 5 marks question. So they've given some facts and they're talking about mainly Secretarial Standard 1. So they're asking the question whether it is valid and how serial number should be given in the Secretarial Standard 1. Very specific question. So here again, she has started by giving what is the introduction, very well told. Then about Secretarial Standard 1, how it should be done. And see here, she's leaving one line gap. This is exactly what we had mentioned, and she's leaving one line gap. So the answer looks good. Then she comes up with the facts of the case. Then she's come up with the complete example of how it should be done, and then the conclusion. Therefore, the above mentioned style in assigning the serial number in board meeting shall be valid as per the Secretarial Standard number 1. So 5 and 5, so 10. So as you can see, she's got 10 out of 10 marks. This is possible. So always write the best answer which you know, because when you write the best answer, the person correcting has a very good feeling about you. Okay, see now 2 answers are correct. So the person correcting will feel, okay, this student is having some good knowledge. Next question is about length of notice, and they've given some facts. So this is what we study, the notice period in Companies Act. So they've given the date of the AGM, date of sending the notice, and we have to calculate. And what about if it's a Section 8 company? Again, it's a 5 marks question. So Rachel has first given the section number. All right, very well. First thing is section number. Then she's given what are the other conditions. Then if it's a Section 8 company, instead of 21 clear days, 14 days is to be sent. So it is an exception for Section 8 companies. Then the facts of the case she has presented. Just see how logical it is. Just see that how easy it is to read. And because of the clarity, the confidence can be seen. So the person who's reading this will feel that the student knows everything. Confidence. Okay. So then she's given the case. Then also if you see here, this is what I keep telling students. See, you have to write continued. Whenever you go to a new page, you have to write continued. So even here she has written continued answer to question number 6B. So this is what we have taught in the coaching. So if you want to become as perfect as this, you can also join Excel coaching if you are interested. Now coming back to what Rachel has done. So she has given this here so nice. It's like somebody, she's talking to somebody and she's explaining to them in a very easy manner. That is how simple, very simple English. Shorter notice may be given and called upon with the consent of 95% of the members. So she's also giving what is the exception. Very nice. Then case number 2. Then same thing for shorter consent is given. And finally the conclusion. So conclusion is like a summary of all the knowledge which you have about that particular topic. Notice should be sent at least 21 clear days in case of company and 14 days in case of Section 8 company. So it's very simple and it is summarizing the entire concept. And as you can see, she has got very good marks for this. Again, they are going to give you 5 out of 5. Very amazing. Just look at this. This is what you should understand. Very important. Next question is about one women director. Okay, women director concept has been given. So they are asking guide RIA selecting the companies and which are mandatorily required to appoint women director. So you need to give them the guidance. So first you should tell what is the law. So Rachel's presentation is amazing. This is what even I was mentioning in class and she has followed it. See, as a teacher we can do anything, but the student has to work hard, student has to give the efforts, and most importantly student has to write it in the exam. So I used to tell, please write charts in the exam. According to section 141 of the Companies Act, the following class or classes of company should appoint one women director. And the important word is at least one. If you want, you can have more, but minimum is one. So every listed company, public company, then in public company, paid up capital, turnover criteria, 100, 300 crores. So all that she has told. So first she has mentioned what is the law. Excellent. Next, she has told about the company will appoint women director within 6 months from its incorporation. And also if it is vacant, it should be filled up very quickly with board meeting or within 3 months, whichever is later. That also she has mentioned clearly. Then she has come to the question, right? That is facts of the case. She has mentioned the facts and they're telling which company need not appoint women director. Then which company will appoint women director. Then again she has written, see, continued answer. This is how you should write in exam. It should be very clear and very simple. Person correcting should not get irritated. You should make their life easy for corrections. Right? Then every company will appoint one woman director who is independent director in the top 1,000 companies. Okay, so independent women director. That is also a very good point. So that shows the deep knowledge. So these kind of points shows that the student has deep knowledge about the concepts. That is very impressive. As you can see, you're getting full marks. If you observe whatever she knows best, she's writing, and that is what has helped her to get 70 plus. Even you can get it if you also work hard. Please remember, I repeat, 80% or sometimes more is your knowledge of the subject. If your knowledge is good, then 20% you can work on how you do exam presentation. So that we can teach you. You can also watch this video and get some tips. But 80% is knowledge, and for that you need to join the right coaching to get the best knowledge. You need to know in depth and you have to study hard. Just by joining coaching is no use. You have to study very, very hard. Like how Rachel has studied full time, she has given for CS and studied very, very hard. We have seen her efforts. The board of directors intend to understand the benefits of the buyback of shares. You have been requested by the board of directors to list out the benefits. So what are they asking? So give the list of the benefits. See here, as the question says list, so beautifully she has listed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all the benefits. So she has given the section. So she has given a very nice small intro. In one line she has told this is exactly what we were telling in class, and when we were giving the mock exam daily test, and when we are doing the one day one answer, this is what we used to tell. And she has followed it. This is really amazing. So company, what is the buyback she's given in one line? Then she's given benefit. Because see, the question tells list out. So if the question says list, answer should also have the list. So list has been given, then conclusion. So about the few benefits which are. So in one line she just concluded. Again she has got 5 marks. So the person who is correcting now, what will they think? This student has very good expert knowledge in company law. So in future, even if there are some questions where they did not write well, you will be getting some marks and you are not going to get 0. So that is the secret. Company secretary and chairperson shall take due and reasonable care while handling a virtual meeting. So virtual meeting is mainly for board meetings, correct? What are all the things we should take care when we do a virtual meeting, online meeting, electronic means? So 5 marks question. So she has given to conduct the meeting, she has given an introduction. Then it is a duty of the CS and chairperson. What is it? So see here, proper mic system, proper hardware, high speed internet. See again she has written in point. So this looks very, very beautiful. It looks very beautiful, very clear, and the line gap also. See here, one line gap here, one line gap here, one line gap over here. So what are the duties? So everything has been mentioned. Then the answer has been continued. Again, quorum, right? Then the login IDs, password, then the conclusion. So when you write everything, you will get the marks. If you see here, 20 out of 20 has been given. The clarity of thought and confidence, that is what gives you the marks, and you should also follow that. The next question is about additional director. Next question is about additional director, 4 marks. Then the question after that is about the charitable funds. So first thing, see here, section number has been mentioned, 161. Very, very nice. And line gap is there. It's very, very presentable. It looks very good. It looks very confident. Then facts of the case. See the style, she's following a very nice style and consistent style. So first she tells what is the law. Then she's telling what is the question and what problem they're telling in the question. And then she solves that problem by giving the right answer. She connects it. She's connecting the question with answer. And finally she's writing the answer. Since the points are all not correct, she has got 3 marks, which is not bad. Getting 3 out of 4 is amazing. It is like getting 75% of the marks, which is brilliant. And that is what has helped her overall to get 70 marks in this company law paper. I want you to see this. I want you to learn. Then she has given the conclusion also, very, very well written. Next question is about the charitable funds, and that is section 181. So she remembers the section. She's again written the facts of the case, and then she has given what are the restrictions. Then finally she has given the conclusion, and all the points of the law, of the section, of the provisions has been explained brilliantly, and she has got 3. Getting 3 out of 4 is amazing. Just imagine you get 3 out of 4 in every question. That will become 75 out of 100 actually. So please write whatever you know and write correctly. Don't write stories, and always be to the point. Don't write stories. You don't have time. Remember that you have only 100 marks and 180 minutes. So you have to be very choosy with time and you have to attempt for 100 marks. That is important. Next question is about Indra Kumar, who is head of legal and secretarial department, wants to understand from you what is the postal ballot. So the question is about postal ballot and the information relating to that. The question has been given with 4 marks. Then the question after that is about audit committee. So what is the constitution of audit committee, and they've given some facts. What should we do? Okay. So first is about, so again, see here, section numbers give marks. It's as simple as that. In company law, if you write sections, you will get more marks. There is absolutely no doubt about it. You have to remember this. More sections is more marks. So section 110 has been given. Then she has again, see the point wise, so nice it is. Again she's written the facts. So first she's writing what is the law, what is the Companies Act 2013 provisions, what are the rules wherever applicable, so applicable law. Then the facts of the case, that is the question, what has been asked. Then writing and connecting the question with answer, that is only what we call application of mind. Application of, so you have to apply your mind and write the answer, and you're writing and you're solving the problem, and finally you're getting the conclusion. So see here, 4 out of 4. You're getting 4 out of 4 marks because of the beautiful presentation. Next question is about audit committee. So she has written about again she has written the section. See here, section numbers give marks. You have to remember. And if you keep practicing, you will remember. It's a matter of time. So when audit committee will be constituted? So again, so what is the law? Very, very clearly presented. What is the facts? See the consistency, then the conclusion. So again, she's getting 4 out of 4. Amazing. 5A. Next is about electronic mode. So how you will be conducting electronic mode, that kind of question is there. Then what is the roll call? What is the meaning of roll call? Again, she's getting 4. So if you see here, she has got 18 out of 20. Amazing. This is unbelievable. This is really brilliant. So this is possible even for you if you do it. Next is parameters relating to dividend distribution policy. So again she has written 3C. First she has taken Hi-Fi Limited. So Hi-Fi Limited, it's a 5 marks question, and this is relating to default in repaying security deposits from the dealers. So what will happen? So what are the restrictions under 186? And when the default happens, what is the scenario? So she's given the section again very clearly about 60% and 100% free reserves, whichever is higher. See the presentation. It is very, very easy to read. It is very clear and confidence. Then facts of the case. Then she is given the conclusion. So she is getting good marks over here again. 3. Then the question is here relating to a subsidiary of so and so company, CSR. So it is all about section 135, and they have given the section in the question. So please write in the answer. So what is the meaning of impact assessment and all these things. So here her knowledge was not perfect, but she has written what she knows. She has written whatever she knows. She has not written stories. She did not know everything, but she has written whatever she knows. And that is why, though everything is not correct, actually she has got 3 marks. Because earlier she wrote all answers so brilliantly and she got 5 out of 5. That is very impressive. And the person correcting, though everything is not correct in this answer when I was reading, but they have given 3. Otherwise maybe they would have given 2 or 2.5. So that is the kind of impression you can have when you write well. Then about dividend distribution, section 123. Again, if you observe here, every answer she has written section. So that is the reason why Rachel has got 70 marks along with knowledge. See, only if you write section number, you're not going to get marks, you know that. But section along with the answer and the presentation by leaving a line, writing clearly, writing simple small sentences. So she has got 4 over here. So again, you are getting 10 out of 15 marks over here. So if you see here, the question which we just saw, each question is 5 marks. So she has scored finally in this particular question 10 out of 15 marks, which is definitely not bad, because earlier she got 18 out of 20. Then she also got 20 out of 20. All that she has already scored. So in this question, maybe she didn't have full knowledge. It doesn't matter, because end of the day, everything will add up, and that is what is going to give you marks. So which is for differential voting rights company they have given. So they have given a case and who will be eligible. Next question, company the legal person is not a citizen, you have to comment 3 marks questions. All this is 3 marks questions. So you can't write too much for 3 marks question. You will not have time to write a lot, but she's actually written, see, she's written little more than what is enough also, and she has actually got 3 marks over here. Then for this particular comment she has written, again she has got 3 marks. Then for the third one, she has written all the facts. Since the answer was not completely correct, she has got 1 mark. So again she has got 11 marks out of 15, which is brilliant. So 11 out of 15. So if by this way you are going to get a lot of marks and you can score well. So then working capital limits. So it is about the section number 79. That is all about charges. So we have section 77 to 87 which talks about charges. So this is about charges. So if you see here, questions are coming from all the chapters. You cannot leave any chapter. Then the next question is about equity shares to persons residing outside India. So how should you do? What are the provisions and what will you do when you discontinue? So about register. So it is also a 3 marks question. So 79, she has written the section. She has written the law, that 300 days, that one, how many days to register charge, facts of the case she has given, and conclusion. Answer is not completely right, but she has got 1 mark. So write what you know, you will get the marks. Again, register of members, section 188, she has given the law. Her format is very consistent: law, then the facts of the case, that is the problem, and then the answer. So she has scored good marks over here. She has scored the marks. She has got 3 marks. See, nowhere she has missed writing this. Amazing, really amazing. And finally she has given the conclusion. So this way she is getting lot of marks. And see, this is a question where she didn't know everything. She's written something and she's actually got 1 mark over here. So this totally is one of the best presentations, consistent, clear, simple, don't have to be complicated. And finally she has got, Rachel, 70 marks out of 100 in company law. It is absolutely brilliant. See, if you see her first question, she has got 1 mark. She has not attended everything. Second question, she's got 11, then 10, then 20, then 18, plus 20. So when you add up everything, it is coming to 70. If you get 70 in company law, it is considered as a highly expert person, expert knowledge. And that is possible only with lot of hard work. Only with lot of hard work. So please work very hard. I hope this video was helpful. Please have a look at the presentation techniques. You too can do it. And if you want to write like this and get high marks, please join us Ekcel Academy. And Ekcel Academy, we want you to be a company secretary. We'll do anything to make you sure that you are going to pass. So all the best to you, and I'll see you in the next paper analysis. Lot of our students have got 60 plus, 70 plus. I'll try to take as many papers and show you on how you too can get it. Thank you and all the best to you. And I will see you in our company law classes at Ekcel. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel.